Today in this video, I have a confession to make. My name is William Hutchison, and along with my wife, I own the two real estate companies that you see in the thumbnail. What am I going to confess to? Since I started these two businesses, I've thought all the way along that I was the big gun, but it's turned out that I'm not, and that Alba is the heart and soul of the company. There's a lot of things that she has done that I couldn't do. My Spanish isn't good enough, and she's been around and in the business world long enough to know the systems. She's very, very good with the insurance company, knows how to make appointments, knows the people to talk to and how to talk to them. And the events of yesterday and today have just brought that home to me, that without her, I couldn't do the things that I can do for my clients. I would have no chance. Number one, because my Spanish isn't good enough. Yesterday, we've had a client here for a few days from Pennsylvania. And yesterday, he was having difficulty completing the forms that the government needs now for his retirement visa. The two forms that were giving him a problem was the blood type and the blood quality, I guess you would say. No communicable diseases, no HIV, no hepatitis. He needed that report. And the other form that he had no idea how to have completed was the medical certificate that basically gives weight and height and says that you're in decent health, that you don't have mental problems, those sorts of things. You need a doctor to complete that. So yesterday, Alba phoned one of her contacts around 3 o'clock in the afternoon to find out when we could schedule the blood appointment for him. There was a bit of a conversation, and in about 20 minutes, the girl called back. I think it was close to 3:30 at that point, and had an appointment set up for him at 4. So he went at 4. He got his blood type confirmed, blood perfect, no issues, and we had the result emailed to us around 8 o'clock last night. I wouldn't have known where to start. There's no chance, absolutely none. The other issue was the medical certificate, and Alba talked to a doctor, and she knew him. It's actually the doctor for one of the members of her family, and the doctor agreed to fill out the form. Of course, there's a payment for it. But to fill out the medical form was nothing. I mean, it was $30 US. He filled in the blanks. He did the height, the weight, confirmed that the individual was mentally healthy and so on. And that was the end of that form. In another couple of days, it's a holiday weekend here, we're going to the Photoshop. The individual has photos that were prepared in the United States, but they aren't accepted here. So we have to go to a Colombian Photoshop, get photos for the visa, and his documents, the blood, the medical certificate, the background check, criminal check, anything else that he needs for his visa will be faxed to our visa lawyer in Manizales. We're expecting he's going to have his retirement visa in a couple of weeks. Just to conclude, Alba has helped many of my clients. The majority of them coming here don't speak Spanish. If you have a Colombian wife that's fluent in Spanish, you might be able to get through the system here, but you also have to know the system. For example, many times with the insurance company, to make an appointment because you get to a recording as soon as you dial the number, it's 30 or 40 minutes that you're on the line. Alba has taken clients to their medical appointments to make sure that things are started off properly, the client gets off on the right foot, and they understand what they need to do with their health coverage. I think the health, I've gone through it lately, but I think the health here is very, very important. And in many cases, we undervalue it. We don't think very much about it until we really need it. And Alba is the one to walk you through any of those situations. So please keep that in mind. She's available. She obviously gets paid for her time, but it makes things much smoother for you. She has knowledge that many people coming here wouldn't have, that she uses to make the process much smoother. She also has contacts that she's developed over a number of years. That's it for today. William Hutchison. If you enjoy the channel, please subscribe. You can do that by clicking on my round photo up in the top corner. It's a holiday weekend here. It's beautiful right now. It's about 78 or 79 degrees and sunny. We haven't had rain for probably a week. It's paradise. I live in paradise, and you can too.